So Noah's son was a disbeliever. According to Islamic texts, we'll go to other texts as well. And Noah's son was actually a disbeliever, and Noah's wife was actually a disbeliever as well. And Noah was preaching God for like centuries and centuries, and no one was accepting Islam. No one was taking the message of God in a serious way. So God said that these people are not worth it. And Noah, I'm going to send a flood to reset this society, because these people, although they were disbelievers, but they were so powerful and they were so intelligent. And imagine that ancient civilizations, some ancient civilizations, because humans have been in this cycle of destruction and then rebuilding of society since the dawn of civilization. And imagine if there were some ancient civilizations who were more technologically advanced than the humans that exist today in this day and age. How would these civilizations be? Imagine these civilizations doing telepathy. Imagine these civilizations having infinite energy supply, like the Great Pyramid, or a nuclear fusion, a nuclear power plant. Or, I'll show you the circle of life. Now, the circle of life, or there's this theory about this universe that we live in a holographic universe, that each atom in this universe might represent, might have a representation of the whole universe, because it's like a fascinating story. And let me show you the footage first so you can understand what I'm talking about. This symbol that I'm about to show you is a symbol that is carved in many megalithic structures, even in the ancient Egyptian pyramids and even in the Mayan civilization. So this image does not only represent the double helix. It doesn't just explain the holographic universe. This symbol is like if there was an explanation of intelligence about life, about this universe, this image could symbolize, really symbolize how the equation or the universe or the atoms came into being. So let's just quickly watch this video.
Image of a flower of life. These two engravings, created with such precision, were somehow left upon the stone. We recently covered the claims made by John Anthony West regarding the water controversy of the Great Sphinx, relating to its theory of it once being a lion, aligned with Leo some 10,000 years ago. We uncovered overwhelming evidence which West must have been aware of to prove his theory not only untrue, but seemingly conspiratorial. What's peculiar regarding the actual connections with the flower, if of course authentic, is that other researchers such as Thrive maker Foster Gamble related it to the Taurus design, which he now believes is a signal from advanced beings on how to tap free, unlimited energy. A claim eerily reminiscent of our own recent research into a possible ark, regardless of others' hostile reception. We find his claims highly compelling.
So you just heard, it gives me goosebumps when looking at these footages and these videos and these pictures. And they just showed you this image of this symbol that is in many megalithic temples and civilizations across the world. And this image shows you the double helix. What is energy to us? Like if we had fossil fuels in the late 1800s, we started making steam engines, and we were burning coal, and then we made combustion engines that were using petrol, and then finally in like 1950s, around 1940s and 50s, we discovered the nuclear energy, and nuclear energy was the final frontier. And that is the energy that comes when two atoms collide, or when an atom is destroyed. Because it's, how do you destroy an atom? That is like a whole new topic. And fission and fusion were the last energy source discoveries. But when you look around the universe is, it seems like the universe is empty, but actually the universe is not empty at all. Even the emptiness of space, let's say that you travel. So what is empty space? There's actually nothing as empty space. Let's say that I take a rocket ship and I move like thousands of kilometers away from this earth, and now in this place that I'm at, there is nothing. There's no atoms, there's no dust, there's nothing at all. It's completely empty. But now, with the latest research, we now know that empty space is not empty. Even when they put two metal plates together in complete emptiness in this universe, these two plates start to attract each other. And this force is some sort of a spooky action, which is like too hard and too difficult for humans to comprehend, because there's nothing over there. So where is this force coming from? Which means that the universe is not what we think it is, and the universe is not empty. It's even the emptiness has a lot of energy, and that is, researchers like Nassim Haramein have been saying that the next frontier is the frontier, the unlimited energy, and the most energy is in the quantum realm. It is a sort of energy that if we tap into what we're making these large hadron colliders, and we're accelerating particles like at the speed of light, and if we like really what is antimatter? Antimatter is a sort of matter which comes into contact with with the normal matter, and it explodes, and it gives this enormous amount of energy. And if humans were to ever like tap into this type of energy, it would be like the greatest discovery. I mean, a small amount of antimatter. Antimatter is the most like expensive thing that humans have created till this day, because even like a gram or even like a milligram is so hard to make. And antimatter, as soon as it touches any matter, it just completely vanishes. And that is what Nassim Haramein, this great physicist who looked at these patterns and who looked at the flower of life, it was like a message from ancient aliens or ancient people about how to tap into this unlimited energy. And that is like the point. Let's go to a few more videos because I'm getting too deep. So before we talk more about the sort of powers that these ancient civilizations have, let's talk about the Book of Enoch and its significance. So I'll show you a little video, and then we'll go towards the Book of Enoch.
While thumbing through the stiff, dusty pages, Bruce came across the Book of Enoch. James Bruce knew Enoch as the great-grandfather of Noah. He was mentioned a few times in the Bible, but only in passing. Here was an entire book on Enoch, 108 chapters. Now James Bruce understood why the church wanted this book hidden. It described heaven not just as a spiritual place, but as a physical place that could be visited by men. That was heresy. No mortal man is able to visit heaven, and certainly not able to visit and return. But Enoch did, and he wrote down everything he saw. He didn't describe heaven as souls floating in the clouds playing harps. He describes it as a city in the sky with many different rooms with walls covered in gems of blinking lights and godlike beings going about their business.
Thank you, guys, for sticking around. And let me read a few comments as well. So, so Asma Munir is saying, "Hi, Wali Wonders, Nephilim and the Watchers. Hakikat kya hai? Thoughts." We're just going to talk about the Nephilims and the Watchers right after a few videos. So. You've chosen a very interesting topic today. I really appreciate Wali Wonders. Thank you, Asma Munir. You are the best. You are always here supporting us, and thank you for commenting such nice comments. And we're gonna blow all of our viewers. We're gonna blow your minds because we're gonna talk about some really, really interesting facts. Wahab says hello. Wahab says, here to listen to brother today. Thank you. Sana Ali is saying, if Wali Wonders sees a fan comment, the fan reaction is, that's it, I'm getting the screenshot framed. Sana, we'll send you your screenshot as well. Sana is saying, love you. I'd love to be a part of the stream as a fan. You can probably understand the excitement and emotions we go through, just hoping to connect with you. Thank you, Sana. And yes, we can have live callers at our stream. So for the fans, maybe after a few streams, we'll set up this live thing that people can call us in and people can explain what they're thinking about these interesting topics. And really deep dive inside all these things. So Nadeem Butt is saying, hey, actually, when I received the link to your channel and saw it was explained, I felt interested because they're my favorite topics. I'm from Faisalabad, and this is the first time on the channel. So thank you, Nadeem from Faisalabad. We really appreciate you guys watching our live streams, and it's like a big pleasure just to be here talking about these ancient mysteries, these megalithic structures, about Noah. We have not even touched on the story of Noah, what Islam thinks about it, what Christianity thinks about the Great Flood, what the Book of Enoch, the Epic of Gilgamesh, and the Deep Sea Scrolls. And I mean, there's like so much forbidden, hidden knowledge that we are rediscovering today. And it just fascinates one.